My name is Melanie Abrantes, and I'm a designer and maker in Oakland, California, and I have a brand called Melanie Abrantes Designs. What inspires me for my day-to-day is creating beautiful products for the home. I think it started off with me making pieces for myself in my own home. So I love the interaction of being able to go from start to finish, knowing there's a problem, figuring out what the problem is, and then obviously making sure that it's solved. I had a really great teacher in school, and she had her own small business. I was just super inspired by the fact that she's doing it all herself, and I realized early on that you could, and that was an option. I did graphic design, and when I was doing graphic design, I realized it wasn't what I was passionate about, because what I did in school was woodworking and was making products, and it was a great job, and I'm so happy I learned it. At that point, I kind of was dabbling in the idea of having my own business and maybe selling some things on the side, and so cork was a huge part of a material that I saw a lot when I was growing up. I visited my grandfather a lot in Portugal, which is where 80% of cork comes from, and I would always see different products they would make in Portugal that were absolutely beautiful and made out of cork. It's amazing to me to see a product come out of a solid piece of wood or cork. I see the piece in my mind and I want to create it, but my hands are able to kind of tell me where to cut and where to go, because it's kind of all in my head, and that doesn't happen until I'm on the lathe and working with it. When I make my pieces, I think it's a huge part of me. Every single one is individually made. Each one is 100% unique. When I see people hold the pieces or interact with them, it just brings me so much joy, because I'm able to see my work and my fulfillment. I can see it on their faces. I hope that they put it in their home. I hope it's something that they are able to cherish and love forever. Most of my products I would consider heirloom products, which means that, you know, these pieces are made to last. So it's pretty exciting to be able to have a material that is super unique and also 100% sustainable. And I get to wake up every day and do what I love. I know I'm so privileged to be able to say that, to have my own business and kind of choose my own path. Woodworking and having my business is one portion of what I do as a day-to-day thing. I also teach workshops, and teaching people how to do things and work with their hands and get them off the computer is such a rewarding thing for me, because I feel like that's just not taught enough. There's not that many women woodworkers. Well, I think it's a really great way to kind of branch out from the regular, I think woodworking is seen as a very old traditional hobby or craft, but it's exciting to me to see more women kind of going into that, working with their hands. It wasn't exactly about making millions, but more about something I was super passionate about and loved, because for me, I itch to turn. I itch to kind of get back on the lathe and make things, and I think there's something exciting about creating something out of nothing.